Hey, welcome back to the channel, Pushrodders. Thanks very much for clicking on the video, much appreciated. Now, at the end of this video, there is a white four-door sedan, American car. What I want to get you guys to do is put down in the comments section, year, make and model. It's more to get this algorithm start pushing this channel and the videos and all that sort of stuff. So, and it's also getting you guys to start jumping in and contributing a little bit, because this is as much your channel as mine. So, look, this video is, it's not going to be for everyone, but it's some of our Australian automotive heritage and history, for that matter. Now, I know it's not turbo LSs and Barras doing turbo things and going fast, but this machine predates virtually, I would have to say at a guess, would predate at least 80 to 90% of our automotive history. So yeah, that's a pretty big call. Anyway, kick back, relax and enjoy. And yeah, let's see what you guys come up with in the comments for that four-door sedan.
turn of the 20th century ushered in a period which proved to be a mecca for men of imagination and genius. This brief and exciting story is about one such man, Mr. F. Bottrell. Out of this man's courage and initiative was created Big Lizzie. Big Lizzie was made in the McDonald foundry at Richmond. Early prototypes were commenced in 1908, and each features the unique wheel traction you see here, and they were tried successfully in South Australia and Queensland. The present masterpiece was completed in 1914. 45 tons of machinery destined to blaze a trail across Victoria with its lumbering gait. Big Lizzie, with her ungainly dreadnought wheels, left Melbourne in 1915 on the arduous 350-mile trip to Mildura. Some 2 years later, she arrived intent on crossing the Murray River with a view to transporting wool from the outback stations to the railhead at Broken Hill. Mr. Bottrell was a humane man. His prime concern originally was for the overworked camel team. His ingenious invention would negotiate the sand with ease, but the swollen waters of the Murray River thwarted his plan. Work was on hand in the Mervine area, so Big Lizzie and trailers began hauling wheat and whatever else was offering to the railhead. One such load of wheat comprised 899 bags. She could move 80-ton loads at a time. Then, as the war was now over, the Victorian government saw the opportunity to commission Big Lizzie to clear red cliffs of scrub prior to soldier settlement. It was during this period that Big Lizzie endeared herself to those pioneer families of red cliffs as she wallowed in the sand and clay, pulling trees of all dimensions. The novelty of being a self-contained unit, complete with cow, a coop of hens, living quarters on the trailer, and a blacksmith shop on the foredeck added to the attraction. In 1925, with the clearing completed, Big Lizzie and her 2 trailers began the trek back south, heading for Glendinning Station near Balmoral, where upon completion of her job, she sat proud and rusting for near 40 years until brought back to life by those who remember in Red Cliffs. Big Lizzie captured the praise of all who saw her. The patent of her powerful wheels was never copied, which makes this machine unique, and it can be understood that with the advent of the tank track and development of the petrol engine, the role of the old lady diminished. Big Lizzie was created during the First World War and is believed to be named after a big Allied gun in France. Together with the rattle of her massive frame, the louder because of her unusual gait, the thump of the single-cylinder 14-inch bore crude oil engine resounded in the countryside for miles around. The hazards of mallee sand and scrub could not impede the 1 mile-an-hour progress of this track-laying monster. As a tribute to the past and as a token of esteem, the citizens of Red Cliffs purchased Big Lizzie and 1 remaining trailer from the owner of Glendinning Station, Mr. Myers, and she was duly transported to this site by Mr. Hillgrove of Birchip, where, with great dignity, Big Lizzie added that touch of glory to the celebrations of Red Cliff's Golden Jubilee, October 1971.
How do I see more?
Alrighty, pushrodders, well, it is that time again, but I just got one little nugget, a little factoid for you. Big Lizzie, if you remember during the video, It was, the narrator said it was built at the A.H. McDonald Works in Richmond, Victoria, Australia. Now, if you go back through the playlist and look up cheeseburger, getting it going and all that sort of stuff, our little road roller, little footpath roller, that little McDonald was made in the same factory. Mind you, it probably would have been the best part of about 50 or 60 years later than Big Lizzie. It might actually even be longer. Anyway, don't forget, chuck down in the comments year, make and model of the vehicle just a moment ago, so we can get this algorithm to start pushing this channel. What are you waiting for? Go and get your hands dirty. We'll see you next video.